What up, YouTube? It's been a minute since we've come out on the IRL channel, but we've done a lot of changes to the car. So I figured, why not come here and tell you guys about them? As you can see, it's during the day. A very rare time for me to be outside of this room right here, you know, where I stream and stuff. It's usually it's my day off where we have college football. So I figured, why not just record now? Well, let's start off with the first thing that we've done to the car. Yeah, in my garage here. Whoa. All right, minor, very minor, small thing that we did. The exhaust. I don't know if you guys remember from the previous video, but the exhaust was hanging very low. Obviously, it was an aftermarket exhaust. I also figured out what exhaust it was, but it was low. So I got that adjusted and raised up to stock height, or at least close to stock height. This is the height of it now. Also, got a new license plate. That's another thing. But this is the height of it now. If I show you the previous one, it was a lot lower and looked a little like janky. This one looks a lot more proper. Love the height of it now. Looking good. Yeah. Don't ask me how much it cost to get that adjusted. That was stupid. I mean, I could just do it myself, but I'm very new and inexperienced to doing stuff to cars. So didn't want to risk it, especially on a car like this. Yeah, anyways. The next new thing that we have, y'all ain't gonna believe it. We got a new steering wheel. This is the old one. And the issue with it was the paddle shifter. So this is how a normal paddle shifter should sound. It's nice, clicky, responsive. But this is how the upshift paddle sounded. It was squeaky. Now, it was functional, it still worked, but because it was squeaky, it kind of like, it's not exactly the feeling that you want to get when you're driving a GT3RS. So when I took it to Porsche, I asked them to diagnose to see what's wrong with it. Maybe it's just the upshift pedal that needs to get fixed. They told me that in order to get that fixed, they needed to order a brand new wheel entirely. Apparently, they don't make the upshift paddles by themselves anymore. Not from Porsche itself, at least. So they need to get a brand new wheel. And I was like, okay, well, maybe if it's close to my deductible in the warranty, which was $500, then I'll just, I'll pay it. Don't have to worry about it. They came back to me with a price of a whopping $13,000 for that steering wheel, for a brand new steering wheel. But fortunately, as you can see, we have the old one here and the new one's installed, and everything worked out. The warranty company actually sent out a guy to check this out and see that it actually was squeaky or not. I thought for sure they were gonna deny it because the wheel is still functional. The upshift pedal is still functional. There's nothing wrong with it. It was more just the feel of the squeakiness. But they approved it and the warranty paid for a brand new steering wheel. So we got a brand new steering wheel. Brand new Alcantara, new smooth everything. Like literally, bruh. This thing is like soft as butter. I'm like scared to like drive or use touch it with like dirty hands. So every single time I start driving this car, before I get in, I wash my hands. But I mean, eventually, sweat's gonna get into it. It's gonna get a little bit harder but wear and tear happens to it. But $13,000 steering wheel, it's actually crazy. Yeah, one of my requests was though that I keep the old steering wheel. Now, obviously, I could sell it, but I'm gonna keep it up as decoration. All right, this is my living right now. Usually I keep that sofa there, like over there, but I keep it in the middle because when I sit down, I'm watching TV. Anyways, as you can see, got a bunch of Porsche stuff here. Kind of don't really like anything else. For my birthday, all my friends got me Porsche stuff because they didn't know what else to get me. But anyways, I'm thinking of putting it over here. Kind of just on the wall, maybe over here, somewhere like lower, I don't know. Somewhere on the wall, put like a little, drill something there so I can stick it on there and then just keep it like this. It'd be a cool little expensive decoration. Oh yeah, also, I set up my F1 rig that I haven't touched in like 3 years. Like this monitor, got the Fanatec DD1 base with the steering wheel. Right now I have it set up to my laptop, but yeah, it was actually working for like 2 days and then this thing got bricked when I tried to update the software. So that's unfortunate. Those are some of the major changes I've done to my car, but the biggest and coolest change that I have done to it is this. I'm horrible at transitions, but basically we got new wheels for the car. What you're seeing right now are the stock wheels. The bronze on black look is actually one of my favorites. And I do like these wheels a lot, but I got sucked into the BBS vortex. So what I did was I ordered new wheels with new tires as well, so I could just keep these separately, strictly for the track. So we got the wheels here, sent from AR Motorworks. Shout out to them. Got the truck, gonna load it onto here, go to Discount Tire, and then set these babies up. But the difference in tire size between these and the ones that I got over here, the front tire size is the same, but the rear ones are a little bit fatter. The ones on here are 325, but I got 345s. Oh, and these are Cup 2Rs, and I got PS4s. All right, so we're here at Discount Tire. Got the track RS. I'm gonna go put the wheels on. I'm excited. It's gonna look good. Yo. I will say, I was very suspicious going to Discount Tire, but Porsche quoted me $325 to put wheels on that already had tires mounted. And the Indian in me, even though I'm spending a lot of money in this car already, said absolutely not. All right, boys. Got the wheels. They look sick. I'm glad I got silver. I like bronze, but I think silver looks even better. It just matches in with the car. The little things are because, you know, the seatbelt and stitching. Stitching is silver, seatbelts are silver, Y-sock over here, that's in silver. So the wheels to be silver, I think they fit pretty well. Really like the look of them. I was a little sketched out by going to Discount Tire, but to be honest, everything actually worked out pretty well. The guy who helped work on the car, shout out to Jackson, he's worked on Porsches before. They had the central lock tools and everything. It was all good to go for a good price. But yeah, these are the two cars I have right now. This is the fun car, that's the daily. Although I will say I've been putting a lot more miles on this one recently. Yeah, they look sick. These E89s are beautiful. Really happy with them. So a little background on these wheels. They're actually custom made. Normally, E89s don't fit on Porsche carbon ceramic brakes, which are what I have on my car. Those discs are massive, as you can see. And they have to make enough space to where it can fit, which makes these wheels a lot more rare. It's funny, I'm sure most of you guys know who TJ Hunt is. He's another car YouTuber. He has this exact same setup on his 991.1 RS, where he has E89s and a custom exhaust. Also, the exhaust I have on my car is a JCR exhaust. Same brand that Marley uses for his GT3RS. In fact, he recommended it, but fortunately, the previous owner of this car already put it on. It's kind of funny, actually, because I spent a couple of days trying to figure out what exhaust was on the car, only to find out that it already had the exhaust that I wanted. Anyways, now it's time to put the car to use, and use it how it's intended to be used. As always, these sessions are extremely early. Had to be there at 6 a.m. for registration. As a person on the gamer sleep schedule, not my most favorite thing to do, but we made it. As I mentioned before, I'm keeping the bronze wheels for the track because it has the track tires on them already. But we made a little bit of a change to the car. We added new brakes. These are not the carbon ceramics that I showed you before. You can tell from the little lines on the rotors. Basically, I did these to conserve the carbon ceramics. This is a very common thing amongst Porsche owners or anybody owning carbon ceramics because they are not cheap. At least for this car, they're about 8K a rotor. So if you include some labor and additional parts, then you can do the math. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. And carbon ceramics, yes, they're meant to be used for the track, but if you don't use them, then they can last the lifetime of the car. Also, we were allowed to choose what numbers we wanted on our cars, so, you know, had to do it. Also, you're going to see a .1 GT3 pass by right now. That's the car you heard in the previous sound clip that I just showed. I saw that it had a JCR exhaust. I didn't ask the owner, but I'm sure it's a full titanium exhaust. My car only has the side and center muffler delete. The headers and cats are stock, but I kind of like it like that. I don't want it to be too loud. Anyways, here's some first-person POV action of being on the track.
For some reason, on sector 2 and 3 of the track, I always ran into traffic. I wasn't able to get a full clear lap in any of my sessions. Keep in mind, this is only my second track session, so I wasn't in the fastest group, which makes sense for why there is so much traffic. But because we were overtaking so many people, I was allowed to do a ride check to get approval for the next group. Fortunately, they approved me to go in the faster group. The difference between this group and the group above me is that the better group, you're allowed to do overtakes anywhere on the track. In this slower group, you're only allowed to do overtakes on the straights, which is why the traffic held me up so much. So in the next track session, we will be going up against some demons. And honestly, I cannot wait to show you guys, because that will be the closest thing to racing. That group that they approved me for is where you're going to see all the fast cars, such as GT3RSs, Cup cars, a bunch of McLaren LTs, and a whole bunch of cool cars. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter what type of cars there are. It's more the driver. Like, there's a guy out there with a Mustang GT350 who is smoking my lap times that I have in my GT3RS. Also, here's a video of me of almost binning it. My POV camera died, so this is the angle I have. And that's why I have traction control on still. For anybody in the comments that are asking why I don't have it off, I am still learning. I am nowhere near the driver I want to be, but I'm excited to get better. This entire thing is a learning experience for me, and it's something that I am very grateful to be able to do. This is all thanks to you guys, so shout out y'all. Seriously, without y'all, none of what you guys have just seen would have been possible. So thank you. But I'm curious as to what you guys want to see next. I will definitely be tracking this car more. Gonna be filming that as well. But I'm thinking car meets, maybe road trips. What do you guys want to see on the car side of things? Also, if I go on any other trips, I will be sure to record and vlog them, since y'all like the Japan one, I guess. But yeah, I really do appreciate all of y'all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I guess do it. I don't know. I don't really care. It's my IRL channel. All right, later, guys.